do it. I'm warning you, don't do it.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to talk about our keys and lands. This is just a serious discussion, guys. So please be calm about it. You know, Lance confided in me, and he told me that he has a micro penis. Not a joking situation. It's serious. It's a medical condition. How have you been living with it, buddy?
You know I'm not gay, right?
Don't laugh at him, as I serious. I know you're not gay, but
So why would I tell you about my penis?
Because
Why would I tell you anything about my penis?
you're confused and hurt. And
Confused?
scared.
Who is confused here?
You're scared, as I.
Why would I be afraid? And who's confused?
He-
And why would I reveal any type of information like this to you? To you, of all people.
Because I'm your confidant.
My who?
Confidant.
You're destructive to every source of my life.
Man. It's all right, buddy. That's not I love you. Appreciate you.
I despise every fabric of your existence.
To all the micro penis guys, paid up lines. Y'all form a support group. Speaking of.
Hello, my queen. How are you?
Whoa. She loves the micro penis.
Is it okay if I call you back? I'm doing a show and I have to punch keys in the nose about telling my audience that I have a micro penis, which I don't.
He does, actually.
Do you hear him over there?
Hey, I'm glad that you love his micro penis and you support him.
Yeah, it is pretty gay. See?
She
I
says
told you.
she accepts
No.
him.
She said you're pretty gay.
I'm not gay.
All right, babe. I'll call you after the show's done.
Hey.
Yeah, we're recording it right now. We're doing this is the intro. This entire thing right now is the intro.
Support him and we love him.
I'll talk to you later, babe. All right. Roll intro.
Bring the drama, Let's wanna talk about it. Bring the drama, Let's talk about it.
All right, guys. Welcome back to Talk About It with Keys and Lines. Today is March 4th on this beautiful Thursday, but of course you guys gonna be listening on Saturday. So TGIS, and this is episode 566. How you feeling, Keys?
I'm actually
What were you doing, Keys?
what the hell?
See, and I know you're guilty because look at your response.
I'm in a family time with my son.
Yeah, I bet.
Guys, I'd like to apologize for any disturbances my son may cause. And what is behind Lionel's back? I don't know. How did that get there? What did you do, Zai? Very
You
bad.
immature little. Why would you pin that on your son?
I don't know. All right. Okay.
I guess this is Talk About It with Keys, Lance, and Azai.
Can I have the mic?
What am I signing up for? What is happening here?
All right, I got it. Thank you.
Woof. There you go. Now you can't see anything because your name is John Cena. I mean, you're John Cena's enemy.
So, guys, I just want to apologize. This is not going to be the usual episode. Yeah, life of a single parent.
Isn't this just like the last time we did this? The last time we had your son on the episode, didn't he kind of like drop?
Yeah, he did.
See, and he just keep on walking past my foot. He begging for this way. If it happens, I'm not apologizing.
Well, this is a family-friendly episode today, guys.
A family guy-friendly episode.
All right, Mondo, take him in the room. Close the door. Let's get serious. Bye, baby boy. Bye.
Bye.
No, bye. Go.
Bye, Zai.
All right.
What a nice young lady.
All right, let him out.
Nah, this is amusing. All right. So
we should be cutting some of these parts.
you know, all this is amusing to me. Because people need to understand, but you're a single father, be.
Hey.
And this stuff kind of comes with the territory.
So you know
Sorry,
that-
today I'm not.
okay,
I'm gonna
you're
need you to
talking.
not be Donnie. Okay?
Okay.
What happened today, bro?
Did I say today?
Yeah, you said so.
I don't know what I was gonna say about the date, but no noise. Yeah, but I was gonna say I realized something last week. Looking at my job history, and hey guys,
Mondo, you're not making this any easier for me, is you?
quiet. So thinking about my job history, working in the kitchen, working behind the bar, and serving on the floors. There's sort of like a ranking system. In the kitchen, you got to be a prep cook and all that stuff, etc. To be a server, you got to be a bus boy, clean off the tables and all that. Be a bartender, you got to be a bar. And I was looking at my blessed, unfortunate history of becoming a chef. I just jumped straight
You
into it.
skipped the whole line.
Skipped the whole line, jumped straight into it. I got a few burns, I effed up for about a year straight, but I got the hang of it eventually. Not the best cook in the world, but it's pretty remarkable, you know what I mean? Okay, that's a funny story.
You know, I'll say this, and your son seems to agree with me on this. You're not hotel material, but you're darn good.
I would not say that.
No, here's why I say that.
Yeah, clarify.
Some hotel material food tastes like plastic. Your food actually tastes like sense. Have you tasted your grits and tuna with sweet pepper? Like, that's to die for. And you said nigga twice on the last episode, so, Sunday coming for mine. Matter of fact, Saturday, because I'm not doing any editing Saturday.
So let's get, okay, I'll have to make you tuna and grits.
Oh boy! Yeah.
Been cooking for 7 years, and all I'm known for is tuna and grits. Yeah, so what I was saying, you know what I mean?
Your rice is kind of fluffy too, babe. Are you happy?
Thank you. Appreciate
Does that
it.
make you feel better?
Appreciate it.
The audience now needs to know that, Keys can cook.
Yeah.
This is a cooking episode.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Keys v. Gordon Ramsay, episode 56. Oh, God. What is happening here?
But no, I was saying that
Single father extraordinaire.
Oh, sorry. Put your phone on vibrate, Lance.
Put my phone up? Who got their phone up right now doing that, huh?
This is an illusion, not my phone. I was saying that to say that I just was thinking about my life, and I was starting to get, a bit bummed out because I'm not where I'm supposed to be, with COVID and all that. I mean, not where I'm supposed to be, where I wanted to be because of COVID, and I had to do some introspection and reflection, and I realized that I've been blessed, in my opportunities, bro. I skipped a lot of positions in my culinary life. And I became a bartender. I skipped the bar back position, became one of the best bartenders known to man. My brief stint as a server, I skipped being a busboy and became one of the best servers known to man. And it's been very fortunate. So I had a lot to be thankful for. And I just say that to say to people, when you're feeling bummed out in life, for whatever reason, just look within yourself, reflect on your life and your history, and I guarantee you're going to find something to be thankful and appreciative for. And yeah, that's yeah.
See, I was expecting you to do and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so kind of
That's
deal.
not my stick. What's your thing? I would never steal from you because I love you.
You've stolen my joy many times.
I can't help that.
You can't help that. No. You can't help that.
I live for what I live for, pal. How's your week been, buddy?
Could have been better, bro. But, it's here. It's here. Going through some stages of revelation and completion. Yeah. That's how my week has been. None of these stuff is easy.
Yeah.
So when I tell people, oh, my week has been terrible, they look at me sideways. I tell you my week is terrible, but that doesn't mean that it's the end of the world or nothing like that, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm still here and I'm trucking. How about you?
My week has been, it's been a little yin yang, a little balance. A like I said, I did some reflection, found some things to be appreciative for.
Mm.
And I still had a mild feeling of depression, you know, because I'm not where I want to be. You know, I'm 29 now. I got guys that recently celebrated a birthday.
Da, 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 da.
So yeah, I'm 29 with a 2-year-old son. I know for a fact, you know, COVID has me where I am, but it still doesn't make me feel any better. You know what I mean? I had plans, I had things I wanted to do, and it sucks not living out those plans. You understand? But yeah, I mean, I good now. I'm over it. Just working, man, putting in that work now. Me and OG.
I want to agree with that, putting in that work, but I want us to put more work into what we do and what we want to do compared to putting in so much work for other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I legit almost quit my job Friday past, bro, because I got pissed off, and I want us to be said to our audience. $5.25 an hour
Oh, don't get me started.
is never enough money for you to take any BS from no one. I don't care how much you need the job. I don't care if it's $6, $7, or even $8, which the rest of the world has us misunderstood on. By the hour in the Bahamas, the first to six, and I say first to six because it's always bouncing between those two numbers. First to sixth most expensive place in the world. 5, 6, 7, and 8 is not enough for you to take any disrespect from no one. I take no disrespect from no one. I don't care if I'm working with you. I don't care if I'm working for you. You take nothing from no one because they can never pay you enough for the work that you do. People want you to do a month of work in 1 hour for $5, bro. Sorry, $5.25. No disrespect to Perry Christie. You're welcome. I gave you a little piece of whatever. You still sided with a pervert, but whatever. You're welcome.
You know, what you saying is in, I'd say, direct contrast to what we were told when we growing up. I don't know if you ever heard it, but my mom,
Pretty sure I have.
my mom always would tell me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people could relate to it, relate to hearing it. She always said, you know, you gotta kiss ass before you could kick ass. And from a little boy, I always hated that so much. And as a man now, I could never respect that.
Yo, you heard how many times mums and I buck heads on that exact same thing. I'm not doing it. You understand? I love the bottom of my lip being that luscious pink. And I'm a black guy. You understand? So ain't no way you about to catch my them out here turning full face brown and walk around smelling like extra large doo-doo. For what? Some people been kissing backside all their lives, even up to retirement, and still go down to the grave kissing backside, Keys. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? It don't make no sense. You understand? And shout out to everyone who decided to not go back to the hotels and made something of themselves and started their own business. Yo, you guys are the real MVP of 2020. Just thought I should put that out there.
But I also think it should be, anyway, whatever. I don't care.
No, talk to me. Let's talk about it. I actually want to know what's on your mind.
No, I was just going to say that it should also be noted that that is not intended disrespect or looking down upon this to the people that did return to the hotels.
No, not
Just
at all.
want to put that out there.
Yeah, it has no disrespect to none of y'all.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that for those that, started their business and looked at situations, they're like, all right, bet, what I can do about this situation? And they made something happen. And it's like, okay, cool, we start off rocky here, but this looking good now. And then when the opportunity arrives from, hey, so-and-so, we'd like for you to come back. We open it back at this time in October or November or whenever, the hotels decided to open back up. And they're like, you know what? That's a nice opportunity, but I'm going to have to humbly decline. I got my own thing going, but I wish you all the best in your future, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I respect that. And for those who still have a job in the hotel industry, like, good on you. Good on you. You know, hating.
Guys, I want to give some excitement right now because I don't know if we're going to do it, but I want to do it.
Go ahead.
All right. So last week, guys, Lano calls me, right? He calls me. And I see the call, so I answers the call because, Lano calls me. And he says this, bruh.
Go ahead.
The game. Los Angeles Confidential, the game. Rapper extraordinaire. Hit up Lance on Instagram, dog. The game. Hit up Lano the Sage on Instagram. Let me read what the game said verbatim. Me and the game go way back, so it's full circle. It's coming around full circle, bro. You know what I mean? I was happy. I was ecstatic, bro. So let me read this message, guys. Just gonna do game Los Angeles Confidential, and he said this to Lance at 7:33 p.m. that night. Yeah, how you living, G? JC, you putting that work in.
Yeah.
Hit maker the game, hit up Lano the Sage. So Lano said, I'm humble, fam. I'm putting in that work to change the mindset, the masses, and my life.
The mission will forever remain the same.
Yeah, so that's big news, guys. We won't reveal next details of the conversation because, it's going to be a surprise. Big things may happen, may or may not, who knows, but Lano's on the game's radar, man. That's...
Either way,
the
mission remains the same. You understand? Regardless of whatever the outcome may be. Mission remains the same.
Yeah. Hey, why take it down?
Yeah.
Whew. So that's good.
Yeah, man. You know how it go. So, Keys, let me ask you something.
Hey, ask away, G.
Oh, sorry. Were you going to say something?
No.
I've been thinking about something, right? Because I had a strong dialect with someone who apparently doesn't know better today, right?
Strong dialogue.
Yeah, that thing. Sorry. My bad. I don't even know what the hell I said dialect for. My bad. But good on you for correcting. I appreciate that. Like, I could take correction, you know what I mean? I ain't a jerk. I'm humble. I'm just not a very nice person. So, take this in. I was talking to someone about the whole vaccination and whatnot, right? And of course, we know there was a viral video that went around, believed to be fake. I truly do believe that it's fake. Like, the more you look at it, in Russia, where they, going into people's homes and they forcefully vaccinating them, right? And then, of course, some news dropped out in New York recently, how if you don't have a COVID passport, you can't go to certain venues and whatever, right? So I was talking to someone about, me not even traveling if I don't have to, because I'm not taking no swab running up my nose, and I'm not taking no vaccine either. And they was like, well, what are you supposed to do if they try to force it on you? I'm like, if they don't want us going in their stores, we don't go in their stores. If they say we can't go to work, let's not go to their jobs. Let's create our own. If we can't step on their land, well, let's do stuff on our own land and we supply for ourselves and each other as black people. Like, I don't think these people realize how much they need. Let me put this in a different way. I don't think the shepherd realize how much the shepherd needs the sheep. You see what I'm saying? Without the sheep being on the field, what the hell is the shepherd supposed to herd, bro? You understand? So if all the sheep collectively come together for one, they can handle themselves. Sheep know how to jump there. Even if one wolf come along, if everybody run, hop on that, look your brum, brum, brum. I'm talking like beat that wolf down like a drum and screw the shepherd. Don't need you. Don't need no guidance. We could look to the hills for ourselves. You understand? We could live off our own land, do our own food, do our own this, do our own that. Hell, we have so much smart people right about now, we can create our own technology. So imagine a life where they say, oh, at Delta be like, oh, you can't come on our airline without the vaccination. Okay, nigga, we got Bahamas Air. And then if Bahamas Air be like, oh, well, y'all can't come on our airline without vaccination, then we create our own airline. And if the people where we're supposed to be flying to say, oh, y'all can't come here without vaccination, then we don't go. We do not go. We do not buy into it. And let's see how long you, who say, hey, you can't come here or do this or that without taking the vaccination. Let's see how long you will last if we don't take the vaccination. I don't need no vaccination in my body. I don't. How long will you last without my patronage? How long? We gotta be strategic about this thing, and make sense. COVID-19 is an immune booster, but it doesn't combat COVID. So why should you take it? And if that's the reason for me taking it, I'm not going to take it. And if I give you my reason not to take it, I'm not taking it. And then we'll see how long who outlasts who. And I know for a fact I'm going to outlast you. And then you're going to come and try to reason. Seen it all before, bro. What's your thoughts on that?
You are actually making a true statement. The people, in the higher positions with their businesses and who want this passport and all that, they need the consumers, which are, the masses.
Mm-hmm.
They ultimately need the consumers to last. So, in theory, what you're saying could work. Now, my thing with that is getting everybody on the same page to follow through.
Oh, naturally.
So if everybody could follow through, then F the system.
One more time.
F the system.
What? Thumbnail.
Cool.
I'm using that. I am using that.
Yeah, so that could happen, and it would be delightful.
It would be delightful.
I don't want no swab up my nose. I don't know. I know some places take COVID tests, COVID tests, like they could swab your mouth or something. I don't know why the Bahamas ain't implemented yet.
Bro. If COVID comes in the form of cold and flu type symptoms, nigga, why don't I get a toy?
Yeah.
Boom, test that.
If it's so easily transmitted, why only in your way up in your nose?
Way up in your nose, like do we think of these things?
If the mask over our mouth, why we can't test it in our mouth?
All right, then.
I'm not.
So we transmitting it from the mouth, so that means we can't test the saliva. Like, are we thinking about these things, here, buddy? And no disrespect to any doctor that's had to deal with a COVID patient or anything like that, right?
That's actually interesting that you say that, because I was speaking to some doctors last night,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna have a doctor next week
Mm-hmm.
who's gonna be on the show to tell us. But anyway, go on.
Yeah, like no disrespect to doctors who had to deal with COVID patients and whatnot, right? But to this day, bro, aside from what the mainstream media says, I ain't never heard of no packed facility yet. And then when it's revealed to be an empty facility, what is being said? What is being said? Nothing? They're being covered up, Keys. They're being covered up. You understand why? We need to start making some sense of stuff, All right, you got about 500 scientists that were looking into this stuff last year, and they're looking also into suing the world, the governments of the world, because at the end of the day they did wrong by the people. This was no reason to shut down the entirety of the world. Well, most of the world. There were places that still ran pretty normal. Shout out to the homie out in what was it, Switzerland? I think it was Switzerland. Yeah, I don't think he shut down. He didn't shut down. He's like, wait, whatever happens. But that's my thoughts on that matter, Keys.
Yeah, man. So I was talking to two doctors last night at the bar. It's a young couple, met in med school or whatever, fell in love. So if y'all are in the school, see y'all. But yeah, I was talking to them and I was asking them like their experience with COVID, being in the medical field, and if it's true that it was as bad as it was on the news and hospitals being full. And they said, yeah, the hospitals were full. That part was true. And some COVID patients did really have it bad, but the worst things was that they couldn't really tend to other patients who were sick with other things and who had other emergencies. Like if you had other emergencies, you couldn't really
They was like, screw you, COVID
because
first.
of COVID. So that was really the worst of it, not being able to help certain people, but everything else was pretty manageable. So yeah.
Yeah, you hear that? Everything else was pretty manageable, but the patients who were going through things like dying from syphilis and cancer and diabetes, that was some of the worst things. Let that sink in. I believe Tony Robinson, he said something the earlier part of this year, and he made a point. He made a strong point. Yep. Thank you. So he made a strong point about if you check the numbers of the amount of people that died last year, 2020, if you check the numbers of the amount of people that died in 2019, and 2018, and 2017, and so on.
There's no significant difference.
Oh, there is though. There is. Take this in, family. The amount of people that would have been dying from every other disease that is not COVID, they're like, no, let's take all those numbers and slap them on COVID. You died from a bike accident? COVID, nigga. Oh, you broke your leg? Well, guess what? You broke your leg because you have COVID, bro. You don't believe that? Bro, your girlfriend left you, didn't she? I know. You're suffering from a broken heart. I know. But as your therapist, I'm here to tell you virtually that you have COVID. Make it make sense, man. So why would they take those numbers and slap them on wrongfully, bro? Just like when, hey, shout out to that nigga Donald Trump, yo. Forever my president.
Ah, boy.
Miss my dog, baby.
Donald Joseph Trump.
Donald Jizzy Trump. Word on the street is that boy coming back in 2024, though.
Probably, more than likely.
Cool. I'm afraid. Here's why I'm afraid. I want him to come back. I didn't want him to be a second-time president. I'm afraid that they're going to kill him. Now,
That's also another possibility.
here's why I say this. I don't want none of our international listeners to say, oh, hey, you're speaking ill of one of our presidents. No. I watch The Simpsons. Okay? I watch The Simpsons. Simpsons showed Donald Trump in a coffin. Correct? What they didn't show is how he got there, bro. That's my concern.
Natural causes?
Natural causes, these nuts. Have you seen the world today? You know what? I believe a natural cause would take out Donald before anyone of these dudes, baby. Donald is indestructible, baby. Huh? 3 days of COVID. All right, cool. We get rid of it. Back in business. Then step up on TV in 24 frames per second because it's a movie. My dog, baby. Speaking of which, did The Simpsons ever predict or have any type of zombie apocalypse in any of their stuff?
Can't recall.
I'm pretty sure they have, but I can't recall either.
They predicted some devastating world event after an election where Homer was on his roof. I don't know if it was aliens or nuclear warfare or something, but something bad did happen.
Bruh. Listen to me. This whole idea about zombies been going so serious as of late. Take this in. So the brethren them sends a video, right? Of one of the dudes who and he hates these puppet masters just as much as I do, if not more. And he talks about the exact same thing you and I spoke about last week in regards to the CDC and the zombie apocalypse, right? So I showed a video to my cousin, right? I talked to him about what the CDC says and how you read it off, right? My cousin was ready to fight me. Nah, nigga, the CDC ain't said that. CDC ain't said that, man. Are you tripping, man? Ready to blow my head off, bro. Like Florida niggas, they wild like that. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm gonna send it to you. So I go for the article. I said, nah, I want you to keep this in mind because I read this to a number of people that including those in the office. I said, I want you to keep this in mind. This article is from May 16, 2011. Why would the CDC be talking about how They're going to deal with the zombie apocalypse in 2011 and saying when it happens, you can be thankful for us having this information here. So I sent it to him. He's like, bruh, this thing is wild, bruh. Oh, now it's wild because you see it and you didn't believe me when I told you. Listen to me, wait. If 2021 don't come with two sets of things, then I will be shocked. One, civil unrest because of what they're trying to do. Two, zombie apocalypse / alien invasion. To me, almost one and the same. If none of those two things happen before the end of this year, I know.
I would hope they don't happen.
I don't want it to happen either. I would love to be near my mom if the zombie thing kicks off. I don't want my mom going on her knees praying to God while zombies are coming to tear up her flesh. I need my mom to know how to hack, slash, and put up a deuce and bust.
So let me get this straight. You are disrespecting the Christians by saying God will not intervene.
I'm not disrespecting the Christians. I'm just saying I want my mother to do what her David would do. Pick up a sling and throw that mofo.
Well, they prayed to God for divine intervention, and he helped in the Bible. So why would he not help
and
now?
Joshua also fought in the Bible and killed and left no prisoners in the Bible. Talk to me.
So you think God would not divinely intervene to help your mother?
All I'm saying is God had niggas killing too. What?
You heard it here first, guys. Lano does not believe in God.
I never said that. I'm saying God had people fighting too. If God told you to kill someone in the Bible, guess what you did in the Bible? You killed someone in the Bible. Isn't that right, Azai? I don't appreciate the fact that you be trying to look all cute for camera now that your daddy home, you know. Oh, look at me, I'm sorry. Man, ha hell.
So Lance, let me read 2 life tips for you, buddy. I did these life tips in 2018.
I miss your life tips, bro.
Yeah.
Need to start doing them again in these times of peril.
So this was life tip 61 of 365 from 2018. And it says this. The first one says, friend is defined as a person who is attached by feelings of affection or personal regard. A person who is a supporter, who lends assistance to you. Yeah, who lends assistance to you. Friend isn't defined as someone you've known for a long time, or someone you live in close proximity to, or a co-worker. We often give the title of friend to people that have a hidden agenda against us, or the people that would willingly hurt us to advance their goals, because we work with them or known them for years. We get the title of friends to people who don't support us and dash our dreams and aspirations as rubbish because we talk daily. Evaluate who you claim as friends. And this is life tip 62. It piggybacks our friends. Enemy is defined as a person who is actively opposed or hostile to someone or something. Someone or something that harms or weakens. So if we being black or white about this, our friend-enemy ratio would change up drastically. We have many people in our lives that oppose our hopes and dreams. And from the definition given, these people are enemies, plain and simple. When people don't want to support you to start your business, don't support your rap career, don't support your podcast, don't support your bartending, don't support your nothing.
Tell him, Keys.
You're enemy.
You are enemy.
That's how the definition goes.
That's it. Ain't no long talk.
Yeah.
You are enemy.
So.
And you deserve to be slaughtered.
Okay.
I'm talking about your head in the streets.
Take it back. Take it back.
Chopped off by the legs.
That is not the life tip. That's just backtrack.
No.
My life tip continues after I said plain and simple. Learn the difference between friend and foe. If they are your friends, love them and cherish them. And if they're your enemies, get away from them. No matter how long you've known them, if they oppose you or your ambitions instead of support you, they know where you stand. Cool.
Guys, I want to apologize for talking about the slaughter of our enemies. But it's all I was taught. Slaughter your enemies. Give them no reason to live. Because they don't want you to succeed. So if you don't want me to succeed, I can't allow you to live.
We do not promote killing of people or slaughtering of enemies on Talk About It with Keys and Lance.
I watched Thor. Watch.
Yeah, we don't promote that, guys.
I'm kidding. I hope the world don't take me serious. You know what? If the world take me serious or not in that regard, bro, it truly don't matter.
Cancel.
I'm dropping a song called Soft anyway. Why? Because I'm tired. I am tired of PC culture. I'm tired of cancel culture. I am tired. I'm tired, bro. Goodness gracious. You ain't tired?
Yeah.
Tired, bro. Can't see nothing sensitive no more. I tell you, Family Guy said they're gonna stop making fun of gays.
Yeah, that was like 3-4 years ago, but they never stopped. So good for them.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't. Like, get a sense of humor.
You know, speaking of cancel culture, you know, some people trying to cancel David Dobrik. I think I talked about it before.
Why? How? Never in history.
Yeah, it won't
You're
happen.
all losers.
Yeah, it won't happen.
Shout
Tell
out to
him,
that
son.
homie Jason Nash, bro.
So there's this guy Ethan. He did a podcast with Trisha, and then he had Big Nick, and I think Seth made some remarks on another website or something. But yeah, basically saying like how David is in what he appears to be in the vlogs, which is
Neither is Trisha. Trisha looked like anyway.
But yes, he ain't gonna be happy, smiley all the time. When he clearly states that he condenses the vlog from hours of footage into 4 minutes just to show the fun, happy parts. So that's one.
His job is to make sure that you're entertained. You can imagine me showing our lives 24/7.
It's boring.
You would be bored. I edit the majority of the time within the day, and I take 40 to 50 something minutes with Keys one time out of the week, and we come together and we make this thing happen. Imagine watching us 24/7. You'd be bored out of your mind.
Yeah, it's no good. You're no good, my friend.
So shut up, Trisha Paytas. You dried up prune.
And there was Big Nick was saying like how, you know, people used to, I could sort of understand Big Nick because, you know, people see something on TV or whatever, like they think it's appropriate to do in real life.
Yeah. So they ripped on him for being shorter.
Yeah. And I can see him being offended for that, you know. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But you know, Seth was like basically saying like sexual assault and all that because David pranked him into kissing Jason twice.
Oh, right, yeah.
Here's the thing now. Scott, he posted a video like an hour ago. Sorry for all our YouTube drama. We love it. Scott, he posted a video about an hour ago addressing the situation for the Vlog Squad.
Scott addressed this?
Yeah. And
Scott of all people. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
He was defending everybody. He was saying like, you know, David and Jason are, oh my God, leave it alone.
How you got your hands on that?
He was saying like David and Jason is pretty much the sweetest guys in the world.
I can clearly see that. Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously they ain't gonna be raised of sunshine all the time. But anyway, yeah, he was saying like he don't like how people getting on their case now because what's being told now is lies. You know, and he specifically addressed the Seth situation, and he said that, you know, Seth after the first prank with Seth kissing Jason. David recorded Seth and he asked like, you know, he tells Seth like he could do it again.
He don't never post nothing without their permission, yo.
Yeah, so he asked Seth for consent and Seth gave his consent.
He did.
And he did it the second time. And after the second time,
what did Seth do?
Seth just like, oh man, you got me again.
Yo,
like,
you are good. I respect the hell. The man admits his respect on the matter. All happy and sunshine after kissing a white man.
Yeah, and then he asked David to do it a third time. He text messaged David. He asked him to do it a third time.
He messaged.
Yeah, he was basically saying like, do it again, man. I want to be clouded up. So you asked for this a third time, but then you go on to say, oh, you don't like it, and you this and that. Like that's.
I can't respect that, Seth.
Up,
I used to look up to you, bro.
Yeah, and that's what Scott was saying. You know, what Scott was saying, like, you know, he was Stanford back then, but obviously things didn't work out how he expected with his career or whatever. So now he don't like it in hindsight.
But none of that has anything to do with David. Like people, see, here's what I can't respect with that Todd and screw Trisha while I'm at it. Just throwing that out there, right? Seth, What you do in David Dobrik's vlog on David Dobrik's channel, that has nothing to do with you. Anything what Lionel the Sage does on Lionel the Sage has nothing to do with Talk About It with Keys and Lance or keysandlance.com. Nothing. Therefore, Seth should be making something out of Seth, not trying to make something out of himself on David Dobrik's vlogs and hope that people go watch it and come looking you up. No. Do something for you, kid. And what I don't like is all these dudes out of LA trying to come up off of someone else. No, come up off of yourself. You know what it's about. When the camera on, you know it's all about having fun, keeping a good energy. You understand? Yes, most of the time I'm out here yelling at people off this camera, right? But that's besides the point. The fact of the matter is I know what's up and it's all business and whatnot when this camera turns on. So Seth, you a fraud, bro. I looked up to you. And not because you were taller than me. Because he's kind of, I guess, taller than me because he's in LA or whatever.
All right.
And one more time, just for the record, screw Trisha Paytas.
Oh boy.
Fake Obey.
And that is our YouTube drama segment.
One more thing, Trisha, you want to talk but fake mother freeze. How long you been eating off of clickbaits from using your ex-boyfriend Jason Nash, who is a part of David Dobrik's team and David Dobrik's right-hand man? What? Get at me. Last thing, I promise.
All right. All right, so yeah, that's our YouTube drama segment. And you're good. Lionel is good. Don't touch his eye.
I'm sorry.
Um,
That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm sorry.
It is what it is, bro. You know, looking at my son right now, I had some people, because they seen him in a couple of videos, and some people would say, oh, why don't I cut my son hair, because his hair is so peasy, or this and that. I didn't take offense at it. This is my son, I love him, but this is the thing. Like, he's a black boy with kinky hair. This is his natural hair texture. I don't want to cut it. I'm going to lock his hair.
Young King.
Yeah, so I'm not embarrassed by his quote-unquote peers. I call it his Afro Kings. If you have a problem with it, fuck you. Go work on it yourself.
Honestly, and I'm not even censoring that.
Yeah.
I am not even censoring that. You need to hear that.
This is my young Simba, and he gonna have locks like his papa. And you know, some people are saying, well, why you want to lock his hair? Why don't you give him that choice? Here's a question at you. Did your parents give you a choice to cut your hair or grow your hair, or did they just cut it for you?
Ooh.
There was no choice. So I'm gonna lock his hair, and when he gets, enough sense, if he says, Papa, I want to cut my hair, then I'll cut his hair.
Heal.
Yeah.
Heal. Not they.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, and he's getting at something else.
What? That's not a they be walking back and forth here. That's a he. It's a kid. It's a child. A male child. Male child. What?
Oh, boy.
Nonsense, man. Can't believe these guys.
Soft and everything good.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of my most favorite people in the world. Give it up for the dad that I never had. Don't walk away now. I feel ashamed. My dad just gave me the thumbs up.
Yeah, man. Ah, boy. So I just like to say that this episode didn't go as planned.
But it was nice.
Yeah, we had some topics to talk about, but we talk about other things.
I like when we have these conversive episodes, though, where we come from nothing but bring up so many other things. It still makes the episode wholesome.
I love it. I love it. Hey, I love you, man. Micro penis and all. All right. So let's just promote next week's episode, guys.
I'm gonna head out.
Next week we're gonna have a brother of mine and his wife, young businessman. Lance come back. Yeah, he's a young businessman. He has a COVID sanitation company. Also has another family company, but I'm not gonna steal too much of his thunder.
Get that money, boy.
That's right. And he has a wife. They have a young son together. his wife is a doctor, so hopefully she can tell us some things about, being a doctor in these COVID times. And just the joys of being first-time parents.
You lie! He is a kid?
Yeah, for some time now.
I didn't know! I never know nothing. My own cousin had a baby girl and all of y'all knew.
Well, I didn't know, but anyway.
I hate you guys.
So yeah, it's gonna be a good episode next week, guys. Oh, and we also gonna talk about 2 topics, so y'all could get this in y'all head. Does true love ever die or fade away? And is it spouse before children or children before spouse?
Adam never got married. Talk to me. Let's go. Open up the can of worms. Cliffhanger.
Bye.
Ah!
Bring in the drama, Cause they don't wanna talk about it, Bring in the drama, Let's talk about it.